Okay, guys, welcome to the Chosen One podcast show. If you landed on this podcast episode, you are probably a manifesting generator and a female entrepreneur, coach, or expert. So, welcome, take a cup of tea, and binge listen to all the amazing episodes I have set up for you. Episodes to help you create the right energy and mindset to create the manifesting generator business and life of your dreams. Here we go. Okay, Queens, Wednesday the 23rd. It's always so interesting because the 23rd used to be the date that I received my paycheck from my work. So somehow I looked at the date today and I was like, there's something about the 23rd. I'm like, oh yes, I remember. I used to always get my paycheck on the 23rd. So it's a money day. It's a money day. Anyways, I am in the car, of course, and there's this theme that keeps coming up. And I was just driving and I saw this truck driving by, and it said, "Your order, our mission." I was like, ooh, I like that. And then I was listening to a podcast show, and this business coach was talking about the work from Byron Katie and how Byron Katie always says, like, we live in a friendly universe. And then I also had a healing session this morning with myself, with my coach, with one of my coaches. And during that healing session, I really got the download. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I just keep having to laugh. Like, I don't know if you heard the last episode, but I was like in a swimming pool last week with all those old people, and I just had to laugh so hard. I mean, I really had to make myself stop laughing at a certain point because I was like, oh my God, I just can't stop laughing. And then in this healing session, the same thing happened, right? All of a sudden, I get this smile on my face, and I just can't stop smiling. And it was just like they're saying, like, I laugh. I just have to laugh. It's just like it's also funny and adorable almost, like how we make things in life so complicated. And yeah, somehow I'm in a phase that I just look at things with a light heart or something. I don't know. I just like the fact that I laugh a lot. I mean, I feel like we're way too serious. Like, all of us, we're way too serious. And I'm like, normalize it. Like, normalize what the F is going on, right? I had this beautiful last session yesterday with the Unapologetic members, and one of the women in the Unapologetic had some major breakthroughs and also some like really financial breakthroughs. And she was really in tears about it because it triggered so much for her. And I was just like, congratulations, right? This is like amazing. This is like you stepping in, like you literally stepped into your new reality. And I feel like our old reality is so attached to certain stories and certain situations. But I mean, just laugh it off. It's like not a big thing. And even like the wins that we make, I try to normalize those as well. This is something I did in the Unapologetic yesterday as well. Like, we really did this visualization session, almost like a workshop visualization session. And I took them through some visualization questions, and I really made them workshop and journal in the specific session. And then at a certain point, I had them write down the wins that they accomplished in the Unapologetic the last 3 months. And there were beautiful breakthroughs, right? I mean, podcast shows that has been published, a lover that has been attracted. I mean, all kinds of major breakthroughs for these women, right? And like literally I told them, like, the things that you guys manifested in 3 months, some people like take years to manifest that, right? So they're like beautiful breakthroughs. But then after that, I just made them put those accomplishments in a like imaginary box and like close it off and like put a beautiful bow around it. And I asked them just to like take it all in for a second and now just wrap it in a box, put it in a closet, and let's move on, right? I feel like we make way too much out of everything, right? Way too much out of like our losses, way too much out of our wins. Everything, my daughter's really singing along with the songs. Like everything is just like, it's just a thing, right? It's just a thing that happens in life. And don't make too much out of it. Just stay in motion. And this is also like, if you try or if you are able to apply this vision on everything you do in your business, it becomes so light and fun and enjoyable, right? And it doesn't mean that I don't have days that I sort of feel overwhelmed. I'm like, oh my God, I have so much to do. Sometimes it still feels like that in my mind. And then I just like, I laugh it off, right? So because I have this system built in my life and my business, which is really MG proof, because it's not like I do everything the same every day, because that doesn't work for me as a manifesting generator. But I do have some sort of an alignment routine, and this alignment routine really helps me to not get stuck in all those like old stories, right? In those ridiculous stories about like that the world is gonna die if I'm not gonna put my ad on today, right? It's all relative. Who cares if we do it today or tomorrow? Just as long as you stay in motion, right? And like prioritize, and like really don't forget to freaking enjoy life. Like that's the most important part. Like on my to-do list is always like, enjoy life, enjoy life. And of course, part of me enjoying my life is like moving the needle in my business, because that gives me fulfillment, right? I really love physical results. So my heart jumps, makes like a happy jump whenever I see my clients grow, when I see that they're like launching their podcast show, or when they're making a first major sale, or when they finally launch a website they have been longing to launch, right? Some of my entrepreneurs have been entrepreneurs for a long time, but they really want to shift course, right? A lot of the entrepreneurs I attract are women who already have a company and already have a business, but somehow they feel like there's more that they want, that they desire. And a lot of the times when they start working with me, there's like no escaping their true soul's mission, right? And that soul's mission just comes up. And I have this other beautiful client, she's from the States, and she was like, I signed up for the Dream Academy, like sort of thinking that I wanted to build on to further build on my current business as a hypnotherapist. And I'm like, as soon as I made like the transferred the money, because we haven't even started with the Dream Academy, she's like, everything is shifting already, right? I know there's like something huge coming, and it just feels so freaking excited. So everything is so relative, guys, and I just like just make it fun, make it light, enjoy life, and just put a pink, like on my vision board I have a sentence, and that says like, it's all in the eye of the beholder. And I know sometimes it can feel something can feel very, very sticky, right? It can feel like, oh my God, I'm never going to be released from this feeling. But you will, right? And this is actually something I really enjoy doing, because in my portals I now actually always incorporate like initiation work as well. So the initiation sessions is like really healing sessions where I heal specific old, I don't even know how it works. I just know how to do it. But it just activates a certain energy. I get downloads for a certain energy. So for another client, I received this download around like the anger to God initiation. So we did a healing, like that's a 20-minute healing where I activate that energy, and like everything just like on subconscious level just gets, they're showing me always this picture that it's like, first it's like a very thick substance, and it's like not two separate things, and then once we work on it, when I do the healing, somehow it gets like the non-helping energy is being released from the molecules, and then it literally gets released. It's really cool. It's really powerful. So I know sometimes things can feel sticky, but I notice with myself that whenever I do these healings for myself, or receive them myself, or do them for my clients, I really noticed, like, oh my God, after that it just becomes light. Just like today, I couldn't help but laugh after receiving that healing session. I'm like, oh my God, I make such a big deal out of something, and it's just like, it is not even the reality, right? It's not even the reality. So that's just a helpful thought for you today, to always check if your thought is even true, right? Is it even true? Because the motto of the ego, which they say in the Course in Miracles, is to always be right, right? So the ego is like, it prefers to be right over happiness. And my motto in life is that I prefer happiness over being right. So whatever my ego tells me, I just simply don't believe. I love her. I appreciate her. I know that she means well, but I just don't believe the things she tells me. And that makes life such a fun ride. Okay? So, without further ado, I now want to introduce you to one of my new clients from the Dream Academy. So when you enter the Dream Academy, I have like a couple of assignments set up for my beautiful sisters to really move the needle in their business. And a part of that is like making a short introduction to me, to my audience, and to really showcase them to the world and to share their journey. So this audio is from one of my Belgium clients. She is an amazing manifesting generator 1-3, and just listen to her short voice memo to get to know her a little better. She's already in a Dream Academy. We've already started with the preparation work, and she starts in the first round of September. So I'm really excited about this, and probably will be showcasing more of my MGs the upcoming weeks. Whenever I feel inspired to share one of their voice memos, I will. And I think this is a very fun way for you guys to also get to know my audience a little bit better. Okay, love you guys, and we'll talk soon.
Hi, my name is Lisbeth. I'm an MG 1-3 Sacral. I live with my husband and 2 kids nearby Antwerp. I'm super excited to start this portal, and the reason for is business-wise. I have a long career on luxury accessories like bags, shoes, jewelry. I worked for more than 12 years for Dries Van Noten, a very famous Belgian fashion designer. After having a burnout, I started 4 years ago with my own business with a design and production house for luxury accessories, which was straight from the beginning quite successful with international clients and super nice projects. As it's a risky business, I'm shifting now from a product-based company to a service-based company. I have a very clear vision and mission, and I'm super excited to align everything of my business to my soul's mission. You can check my work and my company Studio Koyo on Instagram, studio.koyo. Koyo is Cuoio, or on my website, studiokoyo.com. Looking forward to meeting you. Take care. Bye bye.